Not gonna lie, Plaqueboymax gotta chill. Like Plaqueboymax has been tweaking recently, and Plaqueboymax just he been tweaking. And I heard that he called all the other streamers. Yeah, let's see.
What's poppin', y'all? Complex dropped their big streamer list of the top 25 streamers, and it is abysmal. I will say that, but that will be for a separate mega video that I have to make. I know some people are like, man, he's not even gonna make that. Listen, I'm not gonna confirm or deny those allegations. But Plaqueboymax would respond to a peer of his by the name that ended up in the top 5, and he would call her out and the rest of his industry.
Do I think I deserve it more than all these creators? No. I also, maybe I'm a little bit.
Let's read this list. Okay, so we go Speed. Okay, then Kai. Stable Ronaldo at 3. Stable Ronaldo at 3. Yo, 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 yo. Yo, 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 yo. Yeah, this list, yeah, it's so much wrong with this list. I'm not even gonna lie. Senna on top of Max. Yeah. I seen all I need to see.
Different.
The fact that Senna is on top of Plaqueboymax lets me know that, yeah. That's all I need to know.
I think it's very ego to think you deserve this over any creator. You could say a lot of things.
Guess I got an ego then too. Hey, look, I'm gonna tell y'all this though, right here, right? Chat, I'm not gonna lie, bro. Streaming is so bro. It's something that I peeped. Streaming is so pussy. Everybody's it's weird. Like, let me explain to you why I say this. In what world were any best artist, actor, etc., if they was lower on the list below something, they'd be like popping a shit. They'd be like, what the f-? Or they'd be like, I deserved it. Like, what? It low-key mind-boggled me. But I think the reason it's like that is because everyone's scared to get clipped and then hated on. Because that happens.
See, one thing about Plaqueboymax that I could say, he not scared of being clipped, but he rather just not be in a clip, especially a bad clip. Because when he first joined FaZe, Plaqueboymax was in all type of what you call them things, gay Twitters and all type of stuff, and you feel what I'm saying? Like, I don't think Plaqueboymax really like that. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, we just gonna see though.
With streaming, where we have to worry about the comments are saying because we have to be on the internet. This is where our job comes.
See Bruce drop him off. He don't care about nothing nobody has to say. That's one thing about Bruce.
From job, if you want to call it that. But it's like, bruh, Senna, you number 4. Talk your shit. And I think that's the problem with the streaming world. Because this shit not competitive. Nobody want to be competitive. Everyone's scared to be competitive. Like, nobody want to, like, but that's what breed the best, bro. In my opinion. That's my opinion. You can be competitive and still be cool with people. There's such thing as friendly competition. We need more competition in the streaming world. That's what I'm trying to say, bro. You gotta be more proud of their work and stamp. What you mean you can't put yourself over somebody's? Yes, the f you can. If you believe in what you did and you grinding, I deserve this number 4. On God. No, imagine Nicki Minaj being
Bro, they got DDG at number 20, gang. That's ridiculous.
3rd on the list of best artists current, and then her being like, damn, I'm gonna give it to Taylor Swift. What the f? Bro, I'm a Nicki fan. I'm like, huh? Nicki, what is you talking about? Nicki, I love you deserve it.
So first, off rip, yeah, Plaqueboymax definitely has an ego. He's got a big ego, and he thinks he's Hollywood. And we're going to read off of what Plaqueboymax has said himself when it comes to his goals. Because in August 18th of 2025, he said the list of goals that he wants to achieve at one point in his life is Streamer of the Year, #1 album and Billboard, headline Rolling Loud, 1 million plus concurrent viewers, which IShowSpeed has done, win a Grammy, produce a Netflix show. So when you've got lofty goals like this, which Streamer of the Year, I think he can do. I don't think he's going to win it this year, but I think it's possible. Headline Rolling Loud. He did his first Rolling Loud, what do you call it, set, I think, recently. Headline, I think he can get up there. eventually, especially with this like new flock, but headline is tough, man. Well, the thing is, the nominated for a Grammy happened, so that's close. But the point is, when you've got goals like this, you need to have this. And I know some people will say like, yo, you've given him criticism before saying he's got a big ego and the way he moved with FaZe Banks and all that. That's not criticism. Criticism is, hey, you know, like I wish this thing changed because it would make the content that this person produces better. It's an observation. I don't want Plaqueboymax to change. I don't want Plaqueboymax to be more humble. I don't want Plaqueboymax to change any of that at all. Like, that's what makes him great. I want him to have this ego because it produces the best content for you, and I get to see the guy achieve. Because I had quoted this tweet when this happened, and I said, I think the one that he was least likely to achieve was the win a Grammy. And then he got nominated for a Grammy. And I was like, whoa, that's already a huge leap. And granted, he was nominated for a collaboration that he did with Fred again and Skepta, but it doesn't mean anything in terms of like trying to discount it because it was a collaboration.
So why is something wrong with having an ego? Why is something wrong with having big goals for yourself? Because it seems like a lot of people just don't have faith in themselves. And it's like, the few people that do have faith in themselves, they looked at as crazy, egotistical. Like, bro, what's wrong with me wanting to win a Grammy? What's wrong with me wanting the headline Rolling Loud? Like, what the fuck? My bad, I think too big for y'all. Like, what the fuck? Y'all boys y'all just gotta open y'all mind. Like, imagine being in the position that Max in. When he was younger, he probably didn't think he would be in this position at this time. So at this point, it's like, fuck it. I might as well shoot for the stars because I'm already damn near at the moon. Shit. You know what I'm saying?
He got that collaboration because of the work that he put in. So for somebody like this to have an ego, it's good because the work rate, the output, and what he's doing matches that ego. The guy's consistently making music. He's consistently streaming. This guy's working nonstop, I promise you. I know some people will like laugh about the streamer 9 to 5 thing, but I don't think Plaqueboymax is ever not working. Unless he's with like a girl, he's never not working. I promise you. To make something like that work, like operate at his level, you can't take any time off. There's no weekends in his life, that's for sure. The guy hasn't seen a weekend in forever. But moving forward with this, yeah, he should feel that he's in the top. I would say Plaqueboymax isn't for sure top 10 streamers. Now they put him at number 5. I don't necessarily know about that. We'll have to wait for me to put together my list when I get to choose them, but I need to create like a little.
I got Max at probably 4 or 5. Yeah, I mean, that's about right. But I wouldn't put Senna on top of him. Fuck no. Hell nah. No, fuck no. Senna is probably number 15 on a good day.
Visual board so I can drag and drop everything properly. And when he calls streaming soft and saying like, yo, it's this industry, and what other industry would people be calling themselves like, or people wouldn't be ranking themselves that high? Well, I'll tell you exactly who did the same thing. Lil Yachty, like 10 years ago.
Seems you guys have alleviated the competition in it. Would that be right in saying that or wrong?
Kinda.
Okay. I won't ask if you like that or if you dislike it, but so if you had to rank your contemporaries, who is the number one person? Explain it to me like I'm a kindergartner and I don't know because I'm old and bitter. Who is the number one person with the funny hair, with all the jewelry, rapping in this style, making these songs?
Number one what?
The number one group artist that does things that creates music in the style that you do. I would think that you, Uzi, I would think that that's a popular conversation for you. Migos, I would think that's a popular topic of conversation for you. No?
Well, you know then, yeah.
But I don't rate these people.
Yeah, well, I can't sit and rate. I'm still a rapper myself.
Why the f***?
Because it's like that's kind of weird.
The rap is competitive, you know, that's why. So, say for example,
you guys are good. I don't really.
Boy, you could tap
I guess let me rephrase it for you and T. So we compare rappers like.
So right here, you got a rapper, and this was, man, classic episode. I remember watching this when it dropped. You got Yachty, who's talking about like, yeah, I don't really think about that. Keep in mind, this is a young Yachty, but Plaqueboymax did say, oh, who's at the top of their industry that's not popping their stuff? At this point, Yachty was at the top of SoundCloud, but the people that he was comparing himself to, or they were comparing him to, Uzi, yeah, he felt like he was the best. So maybe that's where Plaqueboymax is talking about that. But in regards to Cinna, I wouldn't even put Cinna in the top 10, not even close.
You see what the fuck I'm saying, bro? Cinna is not top 5. She's not top 10, gang. 15 on a good day. What are we talking about? Plaqueboymax is I could see him 4 or 5. Maybe even 3. Stable Ronaldo gang. Who made that list, bro? Who made that list?
I wouldn't, if she should not be the number 1 female streamer on that list. Not even close. But this is another thing that Plaqueboymax needs to understand. And it's not just because of the streamers getting clipped. Streamers or clipping is unforgiving for a female streamer, especially if a female streamer or content creator in general is popping her stuff. They don't want to see that. And there's 2 parts of this. There's the female part, which they have it harder in this regard, because even if they put in a bunch of work, like Extra Emily, for instance, that chick puts in a ton of work into her content. She's been consistent for many years. If she's like, yeah, I'm one of the best streamers, I'm better than most of the guys, they will rain hell hath no fury. Like, we're talking Clips album right here. They will rain hellfire on her. Talk about, oh, ain't you the girl that bots? Oh, you're a bum. Oh, here's this podcast clip of you saying you got ran through by a bunch of guys, which is completely unrelated to the type of content that she makes or how good her content is in comparison to her peers. But it will just be unrelenting. And a large part of that is because they're operating in a male-dominated fan base. Not a male-dominated space, which it is, but it's a male-dominated fan base. So the majority of their viewers are male. So they have to placate that audience, and that majority male audience that watches them, they want them to be humble. It is what it is, unfortunately. And also, the second side of that is Cinna comes from the previous generation of streamers, like the Ludwigs, the Austin, Texas streamer side, which between the years of 2017 to maybe like 2021, 22, like Mizkif, all of those guys, she was in that circle. And in that circle, it was basically a cult, dog. Like, it was like a high school table. Everybody had to pretend to be buddy-buddy, but they were talking trash about each other. Everybody had to pretend like they were friends. And
yeah, that's that shit I can't be around, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you not cool with me, gang, just stay from around me. Like, if I'm not cool with you, trust me, I'm going to stay from around you. Like, I don't care if you have more followers than me, more subscribers than me, more clout than me, bro, I don't give a damn. Bro, I would sit in my room and record digital reactions by my goddamn self like I am right now, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't need to be around 1,000 people that's popping, but I don't even fuck with these niggas for real. I'd rather just be around my circle, my small circle and shit. Help them get to where I'm at. You feel what I'm saying? Like, that shit overrated.
Didn't have any competition, and we're all this big hoorah, kumbaya, we all collaborate with each other. And it worked for quite a while until it all collapsed. And now Sin is part of another community. Well, she still has ties to that. She wants to do her own thing. But the point is, that's what she was built up on. If you popped your stuff in that community, you were excommunicated. And back then, if you got excommunicated, you were donezo. Like, an example of a girl that got excommunicated and she was donezo was this chick, Caterino, I believe. Yes. She was exposed for like cheating on her boyfriend or something, just talking to a bunch of dudes. And she was a streamer that had a sizable base, like maybe a little bit under 1,000 viewers. She was part of that circle. She blew up through that circle. And then the onslaught of hate that she got was so brutal. She couldn't handle it. She could have thugged it out, but she couldn't handle it. And they ran her out of there. Nobody wanted to collaborate with her anymore. And she didn't have the chutzpah, you could say, to keep it pushing. And she's gone now. So Sidna, she's seen.
Talking about she cheated on her boyfriend. Man, I wish, man, look here. Man, if y'all catch me cheating on somebody, man, y'all gonna get a video tomorrow.